Okay, so we're going to look at percentages. This is the last little bit of percentages. And like the other weeks that we have done, this is going to be a reminder of some skills that we studied back in November time. And I just want you to keep practicing these skills. These are really, really important skills as you go into third year. So we're just keeping revisiting them. So I've got a question where I'm asking you, Fred scores 14 out of 20. And we want to know what his score is as a percentage. So this is going the opposite way to the other percentages that you've been doing recently, but still requires the same sort of knowledge. Now, 14 out of 20 could be written as 14 over 20, or, and this is the way we want to write it, when we write over, what we really mean is divide. 14 divided by 20. Now you can work out what that is, and we'll see why that's useful in just a second. So let's do 14 divided by 20 is 0.7. Or in fact, I'm going to write 0.70 because that's going to help us with our conversion. Now, looking at that, it's a decimal, but we know already how to turn a percentage into a decimal, so we know how to go the other way. To turn a percentage to a decimal, we divide by 100. So to turn a decimal into a percentage, we times by 100. So we're moving everything to the left 2 places. So 0.70 is the same as 70%. Hopefully that's something you've become used to with all the work we've been doing on percentages. Okay, there's a your turn there. Pause the video, have a go, and I'll run through that in just a moment. Super, so hopefully you had a go at the your turn. Here we've got 45 out of 50. So that's the same as 45 divided by 50. And you can put that in your calculator. I'll just do it quickly. 45 divided by 50 is 0.9. If we times that by 100, it moves left twice, which would give us 90 or 90%. And there's your answer. So actually, it's not always obvious, given two scores, which one is better. And if we go back to our question that was in your starter, you had two. You had 18 out of 40. Now, 18 out of 40, when you do 18 divided by 40 and then put it as a percentage, is 45%. The other one that was in your starter questions was 30 out of 70. And when you put that into a percentage, you get 42.9%. So although this person scored more marks, because the test was out of more as well, they actually got a slightly lower percentage than the first person. So just a few things to think about, but this technique of taking our amount that we've scored divided by the amount that it's out of gives us a decimal, and then turning that decimal into a percentage is the key idea I want you to take away. Hopefully that works. In the second video, we're also going to apply this skill. So we'll see how to do that shortly.